morning and we've decided to come to Black Mountain, North Carolina to our favorite place and get some coffee. So we drove like 4 or 5 hours or something to go to the Dripolator. It's not open yet. It opens in like 5 minutes. But it's the cutest little coffee shop. Oh my goodness, I could smell the coffee from out here. So we just got our killer bees and Nicholas is taking the very first sip.
This is why we come here.
It's literally like a warm hug. Oh, and he got a breakfast thing today. What is this breakfast thing?
It's a cookie dough brownie. It's the healthiest thing I could have got in the world.
That is so nutritious.
It's gonna be so delicious.
We also brought a Charles with us. He got, what did you get?
Love me ginger.
A what?
Love me ginger.
Love me ginger. It's a smoothie. I also got a killer bee because they are amazing. So the sun has come up-ish. It's a busy street, sorry. Anyway, the sun has come up. Kind of, it's sort of a dreary day, and we got our Dripolator. I am on my 3rd killer bee, which is made with espresso, so it's gonna be fun. John has had, Nicholas, sorry.
John is a legal name.
John is his middle name, if you don't know. John has had 3 also. We left the Dripolator in North Carolina, and now we're heading to Tennessee. I love mountain roads, and like, don't even get me started on trains or tunnels. Hey look, it's a tunnel. I think it's so cool that somebody would stand there and say, let me make a hole in this mountain so I can drive through it. Like, what kind of crazy is that? Yay, we made it to Dollywood. So today we're going to the Spring Celebration Buffet. It just opened, so we're gonna get to see all the stuff before anyone touches it. Okay, so let's take a look at what they have. We have salad and dressing, baked mac and cheese, so pretty, creamy mashed potatoes, creamy mushroom and spinach and artichoke bake, herb buttered corn on the cob. That looks pretty good. It smells good too. Smothered country style green beans. Roasted summer succotash, and that's not here yet. Brown butter glazed carrots. Let's go over to the other side. We have tomatoes, onions, and cucumbers, and some rolls, and some hot dog buns, and all beef hot dogs, barbecue chicken legs, garlic herb roasted pork loin. That looks pretty good too. And Tennessee beef brisket. Uh-oh, that's not in there yet either. We have chocolate chip cookies and blondies. Okay, so the brisket just came out.
That looks good.
Looks pretty good. So we just got our food, and we happen to be the only ones in this whole place, which is pretty amazing. What are those? So we're on our way out of Dollywood. I love these umbrellas. I think they're so cool. It's been a rainy, fun day, and our day started at like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we're ready to go find our hotel.
Don't have a texting and driving.
Huh? We stayed in Gatlinburg last night, and I wanted to show you this rare sight of an empty Gatlinburg. It's pretty early. So we got up at the crack of dawn to have breakfast at Crockett's Breakfast Camp. Totally recommended if you're in town. So I forgot to do video first, but I got a griddle cake. Nicholas got a griddle cake and a side of corned beef hash. What'd you get, Charles?
A bouillon flathead.
What's on it?
Scrambled eggs, cheddar jack cheese, and sausage.
And apples?
Yep, candied apples.
Nice. So we just made it to the world's largest Buc-ee's. It's in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Check out that beaver.
Sausage.
This Buc-ee's has lights above the toilet to tell you which ones are available. How cool is that? This is Fort Payne, Alabama. We came here because we heard they had really pretty waterfalls, so we wanted to come and check it out. This is from the top of the waterfall. The water's going pretty quick. And this is about as close as I'm getting to the edge, because it would be bad news to fall off of this one.
When you reach the top of the mountain, there's some overlooks that you can go on and see the valley below with the river running through it. It's a beautiful sight to behold.
So we stopped at this place because there's junkyard art, and it looks pretty cool. There's a robot and this cool dinosaur. And like a bird. Oh, there's another bird. I don't know if you can see it or not, but all the way in the back, let me see if I can zoom it. There's a snake. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. Oh, there's SpongeBob.
Kangaroo.
And a robot. And there's a kangaroo and an ostrich. Wait, here, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's the kangaroo. And there's the ostrich. And there's SpongeBob. And then there's this other robot thing. Right there. Okay, so moving on from Fort Payne, Alabama, we're going to MaGuire's.
MaGuire's was introduced to us by our friends over at Shazadi, who told us that this was one of the destination spots to visit while you're in Pensacola.
So we drove from Alabama, like North Alabama, to Pensacola, Florida. I think it took 5 hours, right?
4.5, 5 hours.
But this place is amazing. Let's go inside and check it out. Can you guys believe all this? Look up. There is over $1 million in dollar bills in this building. Hung to the ceiling.
About 2 hours.
They make all their own beer here, and they even make root beer too. I got a porter, and I got this delicious bean soup, literally 18 cents. And then they bring bread to the table. I can't remember what's on the top of the bread, but it was pretty good. There's fish and chips,
It is going to be
and
by
a
the glass.
burger
It's a
with
Gruden house to be
blueberries on top.
Okay, so thank you.
And then Nicholas got this giant pretzel, and I got this stuff called trash. It's like leftover brisket and stuff. Okay, so I have to show you real quick. People get so confused with their bathroom. This one's the men's room. It says not the women's room. And then you go over to the women's room and it says not the men's room. It's really funny to watch. We love this place, but sometimes it just feels like an absolute maze. And there's so much stuff everywhere that you just don't even know where to look first. There is literally stuff everywhere. Do you see all the steins on the ceiling? There's dollars in some rooms and steins in others. And there's all the autographs on the walls of all the celebrities that have eaten at this place. They even have some props on some of the walls, which I think is pretty cool. And then there's like secret doors and stuff to different rooms. While it's pretty loud in here, I feel like these tiny rooms like this give it a more intimate feel for while you're actually eating. And I like the rumble of the crowd just talking.
Oh, my people done got up and left.
Oh, they have.
Sorry.
For that.
I'm sorry to keep taking video of the ceiling, but I think it's absolutely amazing how many dollar bills are all up there. Everyone signs their own dollar bill before they stick it to the ceiling.
Like, it gets really tight in there, but you can see there's like all sorts more in there.
So we left MaGuire's and we drove about 5 hours to stay at this cute little campground, Fernandina Beach tomorrow.
So here we are at Fort Clinch State Park. It's located over by Amelia Island and features a 19th century fort, and it's beautiful. So you pay and you get to go inside of the fort and you get to learn about the history. You get to explore some of the rooms. Some are going to be open, some are going to be closed off, but you can still peek inside. There you'll be able to also go not only on the bottom through the hallways, but you can also go up top too. There's just me goofing around. So once you get to the end of this hall, it's going to open up and you're going to see the American flag flying. There's going to be buildings all around. I mean, it's just amazing how big this fort is.
cool. You know?
Yeah. What is thinking that? Almost looks like a brick shooting. Anyway, like it's a false sign. Oh, that's the old staircase. As you reach the top of the stairs, you're going to be able to overlook the entire fort and surrounding beach area. It's beautiful, especially when it hits towards sunset, because you'll see the animals such as deer come out, and it's really a sight to behold. And it just sort of in a way takes you back in time.
Gonna go back downstairs. Try not fall on the way down. These are kind of steep and tiny. Not even big enough for my feet. Although, to be honest, I do have pretty big feet.
I'm glad we came here. I forgot how neat this place was. It's amazing the way that they made everything look so like architectural, you know, and then just make it plain, you know.
Yeah, well, they kind of had to put the brick in on this stuff.
Kitchen. So these are some of the places that Nicholas was talking about that you could like peek in the windows and see what life was like, or some of them you can actually walk inside and look around. It's just really cool to see all the old stuff and like what they used to make things and do things.
You can go on this one.
Oh, we can? Oh, okay. Here I am, kicking in. Okay, it's that one. I will kick in.
So Nicholas is showing off our beach fashion wear.
I am not a person who likes the direct beach sunlight, as funny as that may sound. I like to keep my British tan. I just burn easily.
So if you ever see weirdos at the beach with an umbrella and long pants and long sleeves, that would be us.
When you're all done with the fort, to get to the beach is actually a very short walk. And it's a really nice trail to take too as you get there. And you're going to get to see it in a second. It's really just a nice, easygoing stretch of beach area. And the water is relatively calm too. So you're going to see a lot of people just hanging out over by the shoreline.
There's a submarine.
It's cool because it's gonna wash up the shark's teeth.
So afterthought, you guys might want to see what the outside of the fort looked like.
They are still out here. Actually, hold on, let me drop it in my hand. Look at that, that's cool. And that was given out of the generosity of another beachgoer.
So we just found our own little cubby. We're gonna hang out for a little bit and try and find some shark's teeth all on our own.
Looking for shark's teeth isn't hard in and of itself, but you definitely need to be dedicated. Most of the shark's teeth that are washing up on the actual shoreline are very small in nature, so they're easy to overlook, especially with all the other surrounding shells. But when you do look, you'll find them. Just be willing to have the patience. Like I am. Look at me. Bending over all the live long day.
So we just walked away from the beach. We found a handful of tiny shark's teeth. Actually, Nicholas found most of the shark's teeth. I only found one. But if you do go hunting shark's teeth, polarized glasses seem to help you see the teeth a little bit better. Look at this tooth that Nicholas's mom found. Thank you again for watching, guys.
Appreciate you all very much and can't wait to show you more. Thank you.